Ladies and gentlemen, after the quiet time due to the impacts of COVID-19, tourism activities in Cần Thơ City have shown positive signs of recovery. In the past day, famous tourist destinations in the area attracted a large number of visitors. The reports were recorded in Cái Răng Floating Market, one of the remarkable tourist destinations of Cần Thơ City, as well as the Mekong Delta region.
Here I am at Cái Răng Floating Market, one of the famous tourist destinations of Cần Thơ City, as well as the Mekong Delta region. As you can see, after the deserted time due to COVID-19, tourism activities has been getting busier. Now let's discover the floating market together. Although it's not the weekend, many tourist boats came to visit Cái Răng Floating Market. Many tourist groups are from Tây Ninh, Hà Nội, Phú Thọ, Đà Nẵng, Bình Dương, Bình Phước, and central provinces. Tourism activities in Cần Thơ City, especially in Cái Răng Floating Market, have been busier. This is my first time coming to Cần Thơ. The style and characteristic of Western people are unique. Many of my friends talked about coming to the Western region to enjoy specialties, so I came to the floating market right when I have the chance. It's truly beautiful. This is my first time coming to the floating market. The floating market is the signature feature of the Western River region that other places don't have. According to the evaluation of the city's authorities, the number of tourists coming to Cái Răng Floating Market is only about 50% compared to the time before COVID-19 pandemic, but was a significant increase compared to the last few months. Along with implementing pandemic preventive measures, the city's tourism sector and companies that operate in the market have launched multiple new tourism products in response to tourist demand, like souvenir shops and food shops. There are currently 4 souvenir shops and food shops on the floating market that welcome hundreds of visitors each morning. The government has contained the spread of COVID-19, so the number of tourists coming to the floating market keeps going up. In the past time, the city has called for investment from companies to add tourism products and services to respond to customer demands when coming to Cái Răng Floating Market of Cần Thơ City. Cái Răng Floating Market is a safe and attractive destination for tourists nationwide. We have launched a shop that sells specialties and souvenirs and serve breakfast for visitors of the floating market in the morning. Located just 5 kilometers away from Ninh Kiều Kỳ, Cái Răng Floating Market has always been a popular destination among domestic and international tourists visiting Cần Thơ City. Cần Thơ City is implementing the project of preserving and developing Cái Răng Floating Market to well-maintain goods trading, serve tourism development, and especially keeping the traditional cultural traits of people in the Mekong River Delta alive.